Okay, let's keep going. So this is dedicated. This is number 4. I think it's number 4. Yeah, video number 4. This is for Malgorzata Gajdzik. Hey, who am I to talk? My name's Sheldon. Okay, here we go. You have a beautiful name. I asked my parents on my wedding day, what were you thinking? Okay, here we go. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to keep adding. I'm going to go faster. Now with this style, the paper is your halftone. And we're going to move that into the lights and then into your shadows. See how we're looking in there. Yeah, it's only 4 minutes. We can keep going. So she's starting to kind of branch out. And the more you can control your values, there's a little tiny facet, a little plane right there where the lips step up. So we're still thinking edges, we're still thinking core and cast, but we're using these very, very careful cross contours to describe all the forms. So again, up here, epicranius, procerus, corrugator, bicularis oculi, okay, bicularis oris, okay, levators, levator nasi, levator superioris, levator zygomatic minor, levator zygomatic major. That's it. Over here would be your masseter. Up here would be your temporalis. And coming down here into what they just call this the strappy muscles. So if you're having trouble pronouncing the these side muscles here, your sternocleidoid mastoid muscles, just call them the strappy muscles. That's what they do in a lot of autopsies. I get to read the autopsies and work with them from the best medical examiners in the country, not the world. It's so fun. You get to learn. I look up everything. Never claim to know it all. That would be horrible. Never met a real pro who claims to be an expert, like a renowned, know everything. My saying is, for what I know, I'm very confident. I feel good. For what I know, there's still a lot that I don't know. For what I don't know, I really don't know. But I'm always willing to learn. So for what I know, I feel very confident, but I also feel very confident to know that there's a lot of what I know that I don't know. But what I don't know and have not done, never claim to have done it, because that's where you get in trouble. If I surround myself with very smart people who have the same attitude, so we all help each other, we all learn from each other. And today, I'm learning the most from my students, because they get good. I sit down and I say, teach me, please. How do you do that? And they show me. Same thing with the drapery. So this top plane, side plane, cast shadow, light, top plane, turn, core, reflected light, cast shadow, I think probably one of the greatest living artists today is Bill Perkins. I study and learn and study. Bill's about texture. I'm going to put texture in the hair. But let's still have some fun. The thing about Bill is what he teaches, he's done. Same thing with Vilko. And I've been very lucky. Some people call it blessed, but I've been able to do and work and fail next to the greatest artists. Okay, so now for the hair, it's all about rhythm. It's going to be shape and texture. So for this, you really want to go to the the new masters and look at Bill's matrix. It's brilliant. For me, this is going to be the moving forward. Get you some more stuff, and luckily enough, with Sheldon Tart Academy, we're in a position where we can just give it to you. Don't be afraid to use your negative shape. The pupil to the top lid. So we're using the texture for the edges, and then let the shape just go, and use your negative shapes. So Happy New Year and happy holidays to everybody, and hope for a very safe and fun New Year, 2018. Let us know what you need. Send an email to Corey. Corey's the boss. Now this is pretty fun. Let's see if this works. Okay, so we have this. Let's hit just some edges. Some real little things. We'll put one there. And that's it. And that's our demo. Okay, so we're combining again. The first thing, we have 16, we're only at 16 minutes, so let's finish it. The first thing we're going to do is the shape of the face and shape of the hair. That will be called our graphic footprint. What does it take place? You need that for layout, storyboard, animation, advertising. It all needs to be there, because it has to take its place on the screen or on the advertisement or the billboard. What is the general shape? And that should be somewhat uneven. Really play with your negative shapes. The next thing is on there, make sure your proportions work. Check your proportions a lot. Because if your proportions are off, you go off model. If you're doing a portrait, you go off model. It just means it doesn't look like the person. The next step, sorry, start ruining this. Leave it alone. Vilput says it takes 2 people to do a drawing, 1 to do it and 1 to take it away before you ruin it. The next step is your proportions. Okay. Get your proportions right, and then on top of that, put your rhythm chart. The rhythm chart will take you right to your planes. And then just get in there and use whatever. At that point, you're at the end of the yellow brick road, and have some fun. Just, you know, whatever technique you want. You know, if it's watercolor, or if it's watercolor, or if it's oil, acrylic. Painting is the same. It's just the medium changes. And your pigments are the same. It's just, you know, the binder, how it's bound together. Okay. And then you're playing with form versus texture, which would be the matrix. And you're all good. Anatomy is just to kind of get your flow. And your rhythms. Okay? Happy New Year, everybody. There we go. See you on the next one.